Up Rivals, Jay and Ozzy here, and we're going to be doing Money Fronts DLC, obviously on a GTA Online PS5 version. And so let's go ahead and get started. So first thing we're going to do is some good old-fashioned money laundering. So I'm going to go ahead and just start the CEO and invite you to it.
What's my salary? What's my starting pay?
Don't worry about that. You're too new to worry about that kind of stuff.
Is there a PTO, a 401k? Match my
we'll
401k?
talk about that later. We'll see. It depends how you do on this next mission.
What's this heat meter?
So heat meter is what you get. That goes up as you're doing money laundering. And the way you reduce that heat is by doing legitimate jobs. So here you're going to do money laundering, which is going to get you obviously some heat on you, but this is what's going to fill up your safe, if you will, because there's two forms of income in this business. Your safe fills up, and also a collectible income, which is like a duffel bag, and that's from you doing the money laundering activities. All right, let's just go ahead and take this buzzard here, just to make it easier.
Which one are we doing right now?
So right now we're doing, this is the money laundering. It's random. You can't really choose the missions.
Oh, okay.
You just start it and it randomly generates a money laundering mission.
Can you buy different fronts, or can you only buy the car wash right
No,
now?
you can buy 3 different fronts. You can buy this one, the hands-on car wash, the smoke on the water, which is the description business, and then the Higgins helicopter tour.
Do they all basically work the same? Like you can only buy one, but you basically do the same missions?
No, you can buy all 3.
Do they give you different missions?
Yeah, they do give you different missions.
Okay, so there is a reason to buy all 3?
Yeah, there is.
Okay.
Each mission it has to do with what you're doing with the business.
Okay, gotcha.
It revolves around whatever the business is. And so right now I'm just taking out these enemies just so we can look for the container that's going to have the vehicle that we need to take back to. So you're either going to take it to a predetermined location if you don't own the salvage yard. But if you own the salvage yard, what you're going to do is end up taking that to the salvage yard, which is your own personal business. All right, I think we should be good. So what we're looking for here is, let's go ahead and take these guys out real quick here first. Okay, so what we're looking for is Raph sends you a text message, and you're going to look for that image that includes the alpha male. So all of these containers, if you notice, most of them say Jet Sam and whatever other company.
Oh, it's this one then, right here?
Yeah, so it's the one right in front of us, lucky enough.
now what do we do?
So what we do is we just go ahead and approach the container, just pop open the lock, you can just shoot it. And then that's it, pretty much open the container, you get in the vehicle, drop it off, shoot any enemies on the way, or not, you don't have to. Alright, go ahead and get in the vehicle, if it lets you.
Okay, I'm good.
Alright. Alright, we're just gonna bypass the enemies here. We'll make our way back out. Of course, they have to start raining right now.
I know, the worst possible weather
possible.
for this mission.
No, really. This is the worst possible mission to do while it's raining.
I wonder if the weather's random or if certain missions give you certain weather.
Sometimes it's random, and where you're doing certain missions, I think sometimes, like, there's from the salvage yard, the car robberies. Sometimes when you do one of them, the one where you have to go on a boat, I think that one, the weather on it is, I think, locked into like a rainstorm. But other activities, I think it's just random. I don't know how that works exactly. It's like a weather cycle. It just goes through it. At least we don't have to drive a car with the drift kit, because it's almost impossible to drive that in snow or in water when you're trying to drift. It's
even
slides.
normally without rain, it's
Exactly.
it's hard to drift. It's hard with those drifting cars.
So that's all we have to do is just pick it up, drop it off, and then we're gonna collect the cash and then drop it off at the location, at the business, the actual hands-on car wash business. So we're just gonna walk out here, spawn the buzzer. If there's any enemies right now, just go ahead and shoot them just to make our life a little easier here. Alright, spawned behind us, which is weird. Usually it spawns on the street.
Okay. Okay. I forgot I can shoot from this friggin' Black Hawk down, Kyle.
Yeah, you can always, as long, well, if you're in the passenger, if you're in the side, if you're on the side
Cockpit.
of it, you can shoot. Now that's pretty much it. Just deliver the cash, and what that does is, what that will do is add income to this duffel bag that's back here, and there's like a dollar sign it'll show you, and this isn't appearing because there's no money to collect. But the prompt will show up telling you that, you know, pretty much that's the collectible income.
Back here.
And so you see the heat meter is going to keep going up as you're doing those money laundering. It's like the illegal side of the legit business. So to reduce that heat level that's where this legit side of the business, that's what this is used for. It's not really for making money. This part of it is not to make money whatsoever, because you just get a few thousand, and which is nothing. I mean,
So we have to wash a car in the rain.
so
Perfect.
we are, yeah, we're gonna go pick up a car, wash it, and in the rain, because that makes a lot of sense.
What happens if the heat goes all the way up?
I don't know
Yeah,
exactly
the cops
what
come
that.
in or something and bust you?
What's that?
The cops are coming in or they attack you or something?
I don't know. I don't know if they do. I don't think they break your door down, not yet. I haven't let it get past 50%. I don't want to take the chances, and I honestly don't want to find out like that. But that'd be interesting to find out, to see what would happen if you let it go all the way up. Like, would it can let you still do money laundering missions, or would it just kind of block them and say, no, you have to reduce your heat before starting any further money laundering missions? Which I think is probably what the case would be. So this is easy. All you have to do is find where the keys are, and they're always going to be either like near the vehicle or around the back of the house, and it's always going to be that icon that looks like a key on a keychain, and that's going to be this box. Just going to walk over to it, prompt, collect the keys, and then you just have to unlock the vehicle, obviously, before you get into it. and then you see it does need a car wash. And so our payment's going to be only $1,000 if we make it in one piece without taking any damage. But what you can do is repair the vehicle once you get there, because the car wash has I guess, hired a mechanic. I never see him, but obviously he's working there behind the scenes.
Phantom mechanic.
He's a phantom mechanic. So it's fine if you take damage on the way there, because you can repair it before you wash the car. You can always repair it afterwards too, but I mean that's more work than you really need to do. And it's fine if it takes, you know, like a few $100s worth of damage. Your payout is not going to be that great anyway. But here, I'll just do that to show you guys.
As an example.
As an example.
You did that on purpose.
Yeah, I did. It looks like we're going to be doing this whole DLC in the rain.
And so furious. So fast and so furious. Los Santos Drift.
What you're going to do is...
That's crazy how different stuff it shows on your screen or my screen. Because my screen shows you just crashing into a wall when you were driving.
Yeah, it's the lag on your end. It always does that. So that's it. It doesn't cost you anything to repair. But if you deliver the vehicle with damage, you just get a lower bonus. That's all it is. And you just drive the car in here, it does the thing that it needs to do. Yeah, it's always going to have that, like, whenever whoever's driving, the other person sees a lag. Or there, I don't know how it works, but it's never showing one-to-one.
We have to deliver it back?
Yeah, then we have to deliver it back. And I haven't tried using one of the helicopters that you can usually deliver cars with. I haven't tried using that technique yet. So, I always deliver it. I just drive it there myself. But it could be possible that you could use one of the delivery helicopters to drop it off, but... So on the way there, if it takes any damage, that just takes... What it does is you're gonna just not get any bonus payment. So you really... It's not really a requirement to not take any damage, because it's not a lot of money. You're not gonna get more than this amount.
How much heat does this bring down, though?
That's a good question. I don't know the maximum that it'll bring down, but if it was about, what, a third?
Yeah.
When we saw it?
It was like, yeah, maybe a little bit more than, yeah, like a third.
So it was about a third. So it'll probably reduce all of that. And then there's another way just to check if you just if you go to your contacts and you dial the contact for this DLC, Raf, he actually can start the money laundering. I just went to the business itself, but you can actually just start the money laundering and the legitimate side of it to reduce the heat just by calling him. But just to show people where the businesses are and how to do it that way, you could, either way is fine. And what that does is that gives you a percentage. It doesn't give you a meter when you just call him from your contacts. You just have like, oh, it's 30% heat, or whatever. So you kind of just do the math and you see the meter. So you see I only got, that's it. That's all you're going to get for that. And that's not really to make money. That's really just to reduce the heat for the money laundering side of it, which is what's primarily going to make you money. And it's mostly about a passive income. It's not really like meant to be the only way to make money. It's more of a supplemental side
Review
business.
test in. Beautiful work, excellent service. Fell in love with the guy on the phone, 5 stars. Uh-huh.
All right, so Just gonna land real quick here, just to check the heat meter on the other businesses to see which one we're gonna go to first. All right, so you just go to your contacts. And this is a guy that you're working with the businesses, and here it'll show you hands-on car wash. Reduced it to 0%, so it was about a third, and it tells you collectible work earnings. That goes up as you're doing the money laundering, which is the illegitimate side. And then Higgins Heli Tours 32%, and Smoke on the Water 56%. So we're gonna go ahead and go start that, but we're gonna actually go to the business itself, so we can just show you what it looks like and where you would start that if you were there. Probably easier, more convenient to just call Raph and do it like that. What happens is that whatever vehicle, whatever thing you need to deliver or drop off or whatever, it will spawn it near you. Obviously, if you're near the business, it'll spawn it near the business. And so it's, you know, just more about convenience. And I'll just land up here. I'm gonna access this rooftop. If you're down here, you can get up there. So I just like to land it there. You can easily access that rooftop without having to climb any stairs. Just like that, you're back up there. And so this is the other side of the... So what we're gonna do is... Alright, just enter alone, I guess. So you see, it's a legitimate prescription service, nothing illegal going on here.
All in the up and up.
All the up and up. We're just gonna, you know, deliver prescription medicine to our customers. So
just take my prescription.
Yes, we need to do that. People are waiting on their medication.
Okay, I got the van loaded up and ready for you. Just hit up those
And it usually will spawn the van on the left-hand side when you exit here. Almost always on the end of this alley and to the left. That's always going to be constant. The only time it moves around is if, depending on what your location is on the map. And then you have 5 drop-off delivery addresses here. And then what you want to do is Raph sends you an image of the specific Alright, so he hasn't sent it. There he goes. Alright, so sometimes it takes a while. So what he's going to send you is just a breakdown of each customer's request, and that's how you'll get the biggest bonus. So you're going to get some cash for payment, you're going to get some payment for delivering, and then additional for meeting the requirements of that delivery. In other words, for the specific medicine that they require. And so what you want to do is kind of look to see where you're at, Vespucci Canals, or Invention Street, Port, whatever. Is going to look at your text messages, and then it's going to say Vespucci Canals, the purple, and drop that off. And then here it gives you the 3 options, and you're just going to choose the one the customer wants, keep them happy, stress-free, and then we're off to our next delivery. And then that's it. Drop off 4 more. It's not a big deal. That's just all you have to do. You don't have to fight any enemies. You don't have to do anything else. That's all you have to do. It's just a drop off. Delivery mission.
I had a prompt that said hold right to smoke weed in the van.
Yeah, I see that. And it's funny because I can do that as well. And it makes it almost impossible to drive. And
yeah,
so
I
while
cannot imagine doing this driving.
Yeah, so while I'm on the clock, I don't press that prompt, just so I can make these deliveries on time. You can go ahead, partake if you want, my friend. But I'm on the clock. I'm on the clock, but I'm the one driving. So you can go ahead and if you want to do that. just to see what it looks like.
I wonder
for
if
you.
they're gonna keep these effects for GTA 6.
I
or
think
if they're
they
gonna
will.
enhance them.
When you're drunk or when you're high.
Yeah,
I think they will.
and add like acid trips
Yeah.
and. Well,
They might.
they already kind of have that with Michael in the story mode. When
Yeah,
he,
they do.
When he, what does he take?
So
I forgot what he
Chamber of the
takes.
Hills, Red
When he
Harvest.
sees all those aliens.
Yeah, so that is a kind of a trip. They probably will add that, kind of like a psychedelic effect as well. Like this one, you're gonna get a little more money out of it. But again, this is not meant to make you money. This is just to reduce the heat level. That's pretty much all that it's, designed for. And in between, once we reduce the heat, once we get that lowered, I'm just gonna show it to 0% just to buy us some time so that we can do the other jobs, the ones with Mr. Faber. Not that it's gonna matter because that takes you to a different lobby where I don't think it matters. It doesn't make the heat meter go up while you're in those lobbies because it's separate. Now we're gonna look at where we're at. Okay, the customer wants blueberry. Yeah, I don't know what the percentage is, like how much it drops the heat. I just haven't let it get past 50% just in case. I don't know. I have this OCD thing about it. As soon as it's like 1 bar, 2 bars, I just do it.
Try to get it down.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna go and deliver. Let's see. This one's gonna be...
Deliver to Lester.
What's that?
Doesn't he live in this neighborhood? Lester?
Oh, Lester?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. I think this might be his house, actually. Let me double check that. I don't know. I was gonna take a picture of his house, but never mind. I'll do that later. Yeah, I think his house is somewhere on this street, actually. Actually, we have to go back up this way. Let's see what the last one is going to be. So what I like to do is, I mean, unless you have a really good memory and you could memorize all of that, the list, I just wait till I get to the location and see where you're at, because it'll sometimes show up as a different, like on the map, when you press down, it shows you where you're at, like what area of the map you're at. But sometimes it's off, and so the list says one thing, but what you want to do is you're gonna want to zoom in on the map, and it'll break down. It'll have the actual location name. So right here is Mirror Park. So it gives you Mirror Park, and actually gives you the street name too. So right here it tells you Mirror Park, but sometimes it gives you a second location. Yeah, this is a blueberry. All right, if you leave in the van, you get extra RP. I don't think you get extra money, but so good. You know, extra RP that's always good. All right, so we got twice the amount there we got from the first business, but not really about that.
Jack Howitzer.
And then, well, actually, since we're already here, we're just gonna do an auto shop client job. And so for the people that own the auto shop,
Job's done. Rewarding work, right?
right now it's double money. And it's just a simple delivery. If you hire staff, what you can do is just modify the vehicle to the customer specifications, and then you either deliver it yourself or you have staff, you can have them deliver it. And if you have the staff, it's more convenient to just have them deliver it, so it makes you money in the background while you're doing other activities. I just like to do that. So if you see here, if it's not green, that means that specific check mark item, the checklist, is if it's not green, you're not going to get the full bonus. So what you want to have is each one of those, the checklist items, it be filled out green.
Hey.
Performance. So it's going to give you a breakdown. That's a requested upgrades. It says requested. It's not really necessarily optional. So you want to just get exactly what they're asking for. You don't really need to do anything more than that. It's redundant if you try to do like anything extra, because you're not going to get more money out of it.
Oh, there's a poster for Space Monkey 3.
Yeah, you saw that?
Banana's gone bad.
All right, once you're done modifying, you just exit, and then you go over to the vehicle again once a prompt shows up, and then you go confirm, which is what I forgot to do, and then you can have your staff deliver the vehicle. And I don't know how much the upgrades are for the staff. And then here you have a snack bowl that you can just if you need to fill up your snacks here, you can grab some for free. So even if you're not part of the organization, I think as long as it's like a business that your friend owns, you can enter it, and then you can just grab anything that's on the table like that. Let's just do this one while we're at it. This awesome bright orange for this old school car, which looks crazy here.
Almost looks gold.
Yeah, it does.
Getting gold member.
Yeah, it is. This is going to gold member. And of course, he wants some muscle wheels. It's like they always want the muscle wheels for some reason. Give him the bulletproof tires in case he's in a drive-by.
Wake up already.
All right, and then we're done. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the Higgins heli tour business. I don't know what's up with these spawn points for this buzzard. It keeps spawning them in the alleyways and in weird locations here. I don't even know if we'll be able to fly out of here. It's happened where sometimes it gets stuck. It spawns
Oh
and
god,
it's
there's
stuck away.
no way we can. Let's see how good of a pilot you are.
I'm about to show you guys how bad I am because I'm not going to make it out of here. That was
Christ.
luck. That was all luck. No skill. Usually, that doesn't go that well. I don't know what the deal is with that, the spawn of this buzzard. Luckily, the blades aren't wider because that wouldn't have made it. Here, go over to the Higgins heli tours here.
I hope they do no loading screens for buildings.
No loading screen? That'll be
Yeah.
interesting. We'll
So
see
when
how
you go
they
into
do
your
that.
businesses, you just walk in.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if the technology is up to that.
Well, you gotta remember
Right now, but-
this is a PS3.
Yeah, no, I
It
remember
started off
that.
as a PS3 game.
And so right now we're going to do, let's see, I think we're at a little less than halfway. So we're just going to go ahead and do a tour. After this, we'll do money laundering for the smoke on the water. So we'll do the one side of the business that's illegitimate and makes you the most money. And then we'll do that for this as well after we're done with the
Alright.
heli tours. Yeah, I don't know. So here is the helicopter you're gonna get in. Let me just plant a bomb on this one. Grenade. Sticky. Blow that up so it resets the armor on it. And this is pretty straightforward. You just go to the pickup point, you pick up the clients, you take them to 5 tourist destinations that they're excited to see, that are overrated, and then you drop them back off, and then that's it. Yeah, finish your cigarette. No smoking on the helicopter tours.
Oh, someone in the chat. Someone's in the chat.
Oh, there are? Okay.
Steve Young
This is
Yep.
gonna be great.
asked, "Yo, can you help me get money?"
E
I've loaded up some GPS.
yeah,
Find the
tell
landmarks
them,
and get
yeah,
back
I mean,
safely.
it's, right now we're showing this side of the business. I mean, we can always help you guys get money. But that's going to be a case-by-case scenario. So, you know, we'd have to figure something out, possibly add you, and then you can join us, you know,
On our money-making schemes.
for a money-making scheme.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, we can help you out. Not on this stream because we're showing this part of it, and really not going to make a lot of
Ever
money
since I
helping
was
us
a
out
little
right
girl,
now.
I
To be
wanted
honest
to
with you guys.
Yeah, because we're just showcasing the money fronts right now.
Yeah, this isn't exactly the best way. I'll be honest with you guys. It's not the best or the most amount of money you're gonna make. Okay, so it's really more about showing the money fronts DLC. But yeah, we'll be more than happy to help you guys out. We'll just
We'll do different GTA streams down. You know, probably one of them we'll do where he does the more money grinding stuff
Yeah.
that he usually does. That Jay tends to do.
yeah. I mean, as far as like how to make money, you know, that's a question I get. That's the most common. Like, how do you make the most money? There's not a one answer fits all, sort of.
So
Like it
different
really
person.
depends on what you want to do.
So let's say for a new player, what would you recommend?
Well, that's the thing, is for a new player, the most valuable thing you can do is, I know it's like tough because you have to have other players that already have businesses or already have heist ready to go. But really what you want to do is, if you're a solo player, you don't want to buy all the businesses right off the bat, because that is a whole nother deal. That's a whole nother thing. The only thing I can recommend is try to earn enough money with other players that to buy the submarine. Once you buy the submarine, then you can do those solo heists. You can do Cayo Perico, because you can do that solo. You don't have to rely on a team.
Oh, wow.
It does take some practice. You know, I'm not gonna lie. It's not something that's like for new players, but that's honestly the best advice I can give you, because once you learn that heist, you don't have to rely on anybody else. You can start it on your own. You can stop whenever you want. You know, you can take your time. You can do the setups all on your own in one lobby. You don't need to be in a public lobby. You can go to a friend only or an invite only lobby. And, you know, obviously there's a lot of information out there on the internet that, you know, do all the setups and the actual execution of the heist. But if you stay consistent with that, you can earn a few million in a few months, and you can set yourself up so that then you can get to the point where you buy businesses
It's just like I
that will earn you, you know, your bigger payouts. But that's going to require a team effort.
This
So
is a great way to spend the day.
it's really, what you want to do is just find people that are kind of already established and help them out. What I would normally do is, if I'd said, okay, go ahead and join our lobby, is we would end up doing not client jobs. We would end up doing bounties, and we would end up doing CEO jobs and terabyte jobs. And it might seem like a small amount of money at first, like you'll be earning 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, but after a while you'll start to see it add up, and you'll also be earning RP, which is, if you're a new player, you kind of want to get to a certain level to unlock certain weapons and certain other bonuses that you would get.
So yeah, I would, in fact, I'll recommend Tiv Yug, if you want, you know, subscribe to our channel, because we're planning to do streams every Friday. You know, we'll do GTA streams. We like to change it up, but we'll do GTA streams as well. So if you subscribe to our channel, perhaps we can get you, we could help you grind some money out too in one of the streams.
Yeah,
you know?
and go ahead and put in your PSN account, like what your you know, your PSN account name is, in the chat, so we can write it down and keep that in mind. So then we can try to add you. You know, it might take a while, like I said, because after this we'll kind of go through the process of, you know, looking at whoever asks us for help on certain things. Oh yeah, so I forgot I was going to go to the smoke on the water to do the money laundering. So here I'll show you guys the money laundering side of it, just by calling the contact instead of actually going to the business.
Rim paint. I feel like there's always a joke with every building. Or
Yeah, there is.
Every business.
It sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's kind of like,
Oh, what do you need?
so see, 8% already, 8% on each one of these. All right, but what we're gonna do is money laundering.
Sure. Let's see.
And what I like about doing the helicopter tours is, after you're done, you can fly in this thing. You can keep it.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, for it. I mean, it'll despawn eventually, but for this, like the first few minutes you're using it, you can just fly around and go to your next location. Like here, I just stayed in this because, you know, we can. and see if you see. I just got deposited 153,200 for those vehicles that I customized and had the staff deliver. So that's not bad. That's passive income. You're not doing anything. All you have to do is meet the requirements of the client, and then have the staff deliver it, and then you're good to go. And then that's in the background.
And do you remember how much that business cost where you did that?
I'd have to look that up. I'm sorry about that, but I'd have to look that up. Just because I forgot how much that business. So we're going to take out these enemies here. And we're going to steal the Bala's lowrider. All right, that guy's down. Okay.
So this is the illegal activity for which business?
This is for the smoke on the water.
Okay.
The prescription medicine business. And then what we have to do is we have to do 3 drive-bys in this vehicle.
We're starting a gang war.
So we're starting a gang war, absolutely.
I don't know how that benefits us financially, but
financially,
I'm not gonna question it.
Yeah, not even socially. This is not very good socially either. Starting a gang war is
morally, yeah, we're probably negative karma. We're definitely going to hell.
Yeah, since we shot first.
And we're starting a gang war. Like, these two gangs are probably like, they're on good terms. They just went through peace treaties.
They were before we got
now
involved.
we're reigniting this gang war.
Babe, there's money to be made. I mean, we got to make our money somehow. So we just take out the target. That's the only thing you need to do. All the other ones.
So yeah, we're pretending to be ballers, basically, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's what we stole the car.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're actually pretending to be a different rival gang so that they take the heat and they don't trace it back to us. But they're catching on, so that's why they're going to follow us.
But taking out these dealers benefits us somehow.
What's that?
Taking out these dealers benefits us somehow.
Yes. Somehow this benefits us in the long run. I don't know how that works. It just works. Trust the process. Don't question it. It's just video game logic. It's somehow going to help our legitimate business by doing illegal activities.
Oh, nice. Nice jump.
And go ahead and use your gun if you want, Oscar, Ozzy.
My Christian name. Well, you jumped right past them. We didn't even need to shoot him.
I didn't mean to do that. All right, let's go find this guy here. Where is he at? He's hiding. Not today, you're not. And
we are the ballers. Blame the ballers for this. The purple guys.
I got one last one down here by these the dock area here. Like I said, I know you guys are going to be seeing low amounts of money being deposited. You're going to say, oh, nobody's making money. What the fuck are you guys doing this for? This is just showing this DLC. It's not about making crazy amounts of money. That's a different video.
Or a different live stream.
What's that?
Or a different live stream.
Yeah, different live stream. That's what I mean.
Because we'll do that
in the future.
You do your money grinding, and you have different avenues to do that.
I do have my everyday money grinding techniques, but I can't break that down for you guys. I'd have to show you guys on the stream how I do that and run you through the process of like everyday things I do to make money.
A day in the life of Jay.
A day in the life of a criminal. Take this guy out, take that guy out, and we're
oh boy, I love being a baller.
When you're dressed,
it's so fun.
Absolutely dressed like a baller. You look like
we're dressed like the vatos. They're the yellow ones, right?
Yeah.
No, vagos.
Vagos.
I said vatos.
You said vatos? That's close enough.
Vagos.
They don't mind if you call them vatos.
They still have the vagos, right? In this one?
Yeah, they do.
Not just San Andreas?
Yeah, they do. They don't mind that if you call them vatos.
You don't really mess with the families, do you?
Not with you're saying in this DLC?
Just in this game in general.
Oh no, not really.
Mostly mess with the ballers.
Yeah, that's it. Not the vagos. Yeah, there are some missions that got added. I can't tell you off the top of my head what those are. but they were added.
There's like an
let me see
enemy
here.
fight.
All right, so now we destroy the vehicle, the proof that we were even involved with this.
Oh, I was gonna say let's. Oh, we're
And
getting
that's
shot.
pretty much it. I think, I don't know if that's gonna work, but
I was gonna say let's shoot it because it'll look cooler.
all right, we can shoot it.
Can you buy these cars if you wanted to?
Yeah, you can. You can buy this car. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna blow it up with the grenade. Yeah, you can buy that car if you want. Actually, take this guy's car here. Let's see if it lets us.
Oh, it's a motorcycle.
Yeah, we can.
Oh god.
Nice.
Oh, what if they add jumping from a car?
Yeah.
Like jumping from your motorcycle or a
They
car
land.
to another car and you land
Yeah,
on the
you
car?
land.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, so instead of taking damage, there's like an animation where it just land on your feet, or you do the roll,
Yeah.
and then you stand up, like nothing happened. All right, so let's do the Higgins money laundering mission here. We'll just go ahead and call RAF from our contacts list, and let's see where it spawns it. Actually, I might drive near the
Hey-oh, what do
airport
you
just
need?
in case for the helipad. Because most likely it's probably going to spawn it there, but let's see.
Sure. Let's see. Well, that's...
Got some fresh laundry ready to be delivered to a particularly high-value client. Send
All
me
right,
the
nice. We got
location.
deliver the cargo. I like this one because yeah, and so that's gonna be down there. Where I thought it was gonna spawn. We no longer have use for that vehicle. It's time to move on. Alright, we're gonna go to the yacht, drop off the cargo, and then we're gonna defend the client against the wave of hundreds of enemies. No, it's not that bad, but it gets pretty intense. You get like a 2-star wanted level. And luckily with you, it's gonna be easier because I usually do this solo. And it can get pretty intense. Because the client has a health meter, and you have to keep them alive. You know, lucky you.
Oh, there's no way to heal them.
No, there's no way to heal them, not yet.
All you gotta
They
do is
haven't
shut the
designed
car,
that
those guys
mechanic.
shot, say hello and head home to
At least for this franchise.
daddy work. I'm just, you know, I'm not a daddy guy.
Pretty straightforward. We just go here. Rom, deliver the cargo, land on the yacht, get out, defend the client, hope he doesn't die. And then, you know, call it a day, get paid, go get a burger, get a drink,
And hang out on your
and
yacht.
hang out.
What's the haps?
This is the most we'll get to hang out on this yacht before it gets nuts.
Crap!
All right. And that's not never a good sign when you hear that.
I should have known the feds would be
All right, what we're gonna do is actually start blowing up the helicopters approaching. You go ahead and take care of any enemies that are spawning. You'll see them. They'll be pretty obvious. They'll be dressed like enemies. So you want,
Where
what
they
you want to
come
do is
from.
take those out as soon as they are getting close to landing, because it's easier to just destroy them while they're in the air. Otherwise, you're gonna have to deal with a lot of enemies with high caliber weapons, and you're gonna have to be healing a lot. Now the client has a weapon, but for some reason he doesn't use it effectively, or he doesn't know how to shoot. You see the red dots approaching, the ones that are on the yacht? You can tell there's enemies approaching, and you can see the NPCs also reacting to the location of these enemies here. And then across the beach...
Oh yeah, they're on the shore.
Well, across the... not the beach, but the yacht. I also want to take those out. You're gonna have boats spawning and helicopters spawning, so you want to blow those up as soon as they get to the location. If it's fine if you know you let them get on and just have to kill them, but makes a little more work for you.
Damn, they even swim. They're crashing their cars in the ocean and swimming to the yacht.
Yes, yeah. They'll do anything, whatever it takes to get to the client. You see how the client has 2 guards?
Yeah.
They don't do anything. So they're irrelevant. Okay, that's it. Once we defend the client, it's not that long of a defense mission. You just now don't get into the helicopter, let the client get in, because he's gonna have to. You're gonna have to find a way back. You're gonna have to just jump, and then
find a boat.
Yeah, find a boat. Because see, now the client's stuck. Now for some reason he's not getting. Yeah, because this is a 2-seater. So good luck. Hope you don't die, my friend.
My brother.
My brother. My pal. My buddy. Yeah. All I have to do is lose the cops and then drop off the client. So good luck. Try to lose the cops if you can.
God.
No pressure. But if you don't, we fail the mission. No, I'm just joking. You don't. That's pretty straightforward. See, the client didn't take any damage. That's because you're here. I normally, it can get to like about halfway, even less than that. It's pretty intense. And then those NPCs that are supposed to be his bodyguards don't do crap. I don't know what he pays them for. Like they're just collecting money. Well,
look
obviously
intimidating.
they didn't collect any money this time because they died, but... And that's usually what I do is try to drive out to the ocean. That's a good way to lose the cops. The cops are still on you?
Yeah.
Alright, that's good. That's fine. Because it's not... Normally, sometimes what happens is it'll say, wait for your team members to lose the cops. In this case, it doesn't care that you have the cops on you. It's going to let me deliver the client to the safe house. Alright, we just drop off the client, and man, we did pretty good on that one. Alright, so they're not difficult, they're not extravagant, they're not, you know, anything too out of the ordinary. You just have to get used to it. And then you can, I think you can fly this thing around after. I'll go pick you up. Are you still in the water?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll go pick you up after this. Now, again, this is not going to go straight into your bank account. This money gets added to that duffel bag. It's all the businesses, all of that money gets added into the collectible income for the safe and for the duffel bag. So you don't actually get it like in real time, like you would do other jobs. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah.
In case you're like, oh, they're not getting any money. Well, yeah, not right now, we're not. But, okay, where are you? As I crash into
About
this.
to die.
You almost died? Cops are still on you?
Yeah.
Dude. Alright, I'm landing. Do you see me?
Yeah.
Alright, get in. Get in.
You're a boring shit.
No, you don't.
Go,
No, you
go,
don't.
go.
Not today, my friend. All right, let's try to lose the cops with Lester.
Hey, what's up? Oh, how can I
All
help?
right. Lose.
Can't handle the heat, my friend? Okay, leave it with creepy Uncle
All right, so
Lester.
for the purposes of this stream, what we're gonna do is let the heat level, let's say what you want to let it get to, what, 50 maybe in between, just
Yeah.
to see.
Just know on time we're at almost an hour.
An hour? Okay. All right, that's fine. If I can find him, I always lose where he's at. R, that's right. R. Before S.
Hey, what's up?
8%, 18%, 18%. Okay, we're good. So what we're gonna do is
Okay,
end
bye.
up doing Mr. Faber jobs, just to show you guys the other part of the business of the hands-on car wash. And this is where you can earn a little more money. And if it's double money, it's not double money this week, but keep in mind when it is double money, it's a good activity to do.
It is double money. It's double the money.
Yeah, usually how it works.
Twice.
So you
some
see
might
right
even
here,
say
work
twice
earnings, twice the amount that you would normally get. So work earnings already up to 70,000, and I'm gonna collect that. And then the safe money you want to collect before 100,000 because that's the cap for the safe. It's gonna hit 100,000, and it won't deposit any more money into that. I don't know how often that is deposited into it, so in case anybody's wondering, I'm clueless as to the time frame on that. But yeah, now we're gonna do the Mr. Faber work.
Actually, Mr. Faber.
Mr. Faber, Faber, or Faber. And
So
you can
join
see you do it. Difficulty depends on the difficulty is a payout, but we're gonna just keep it on normal because we're not tryhards and we want to actually not get killed. All right, gonna start this. And this is also, it's not, I don't be, there's like 5 or 6 of these different missions, but I don't think it's random. I think it cycles through in order. It's an order of the mission, so it says, but what happens is there's a bonus that you have to, that you don't have to get, but you can get a bonus. It depends on the mission. And that's your vehicle right there, huh?
Yeah, it is.
All right, so let me go ahead and spawn. I'm gonna spawn the okay, lockpicks. I'm gonna spawn. I'm gonna spawn the
I'm on the
Kuruma
clock. What you want?
armored,
Some wheels?
just so we can use that for.
So, got a bit of history for you. Mr. Faber and Tony Prince go way
It's a really
back.
good
I mean, Tony's
vehicle.
first
It's
one
one of
was
the
a Mr.
best
Adventure.
vehicles that's been in the game since the early days.
You know?
It's not as expensive.
So does Mr. Faber.
It's
Tony, he likes to
pretty
invest
much
in whiskey.
almost
We're talking
bulletproof.
six-figure, even seven-figure
So if you
bottles.
want to get in
And
this
I just
vehicle,
found out one of his runners stole a bunch of them. Now look, I wanna
Oh, I just wanted my car because mine's bulletproof too.
okay. So yeah, just go to that location, and then we're gonna have to try to look for a. We go to the runner's house, and then you have to do something there. So for these missions, you wanna just try to find like a bulletproof car, just to make it easier on yourself.
But we're not gonna get out of our cars, basically.
In some of these missions we are, but when we kill enemies, sometimes it's best to just stay in your vehicle.
Like for this one.
Yeah, for
particular.
like this one. And it's only because you can't spawn. There's certain missions you can't spawn your weaponized vehicles, like the ones with rockets and boost or anything like that. Sometimes you just can't spawn them. It won't let you. It'll lock them out. And then if you try to like spawn the CEO helicopter like the Buzzard, it won't let you either. So, you know, it's like to get there faster, you can't spawn it.
Damn.
Yeah, see, it won't even let me. All the service vehicles that are available, you would normally be able to spawn from the submarine, the Sparrow. It won't let you spawn that as long as we're doing this activity or this mission. It's not complicated. It's not a lot of work that you have to do. It's just they don't want to make it too easy for you.
So, you can break and enter, right? Of course you can. Know why? Because you can do anything if you believe in yourself.
All right, we're just gonna lockpick our way into this house here. This is pretty straightforward. You just hold the control sticks in the direction multiple times, and then it's gonna unlock the door. Don't forget, you have to hold it until it clears that prompt. All right, and then what you want to do for this is grab the dog food, and you're gonna feed the dog so he doesn't, you know, bite you. And this bonus package here that we're gonna steal is part of that, the bonus requirement. And let's see if okay, so sometimes it's only gonna be one package, but sometimes it'll be in here as well. I forgot where it's at when
I already found the flash drive.
All right, you found the flash drive?
Yeah, you gotta hack the laptop.
The password's probably scrambled. See if you can work it out.
I have no idea what this is. Well, I'm drawing a blank right now. Okay, so
Hooch? Try Hooch.
yeah,
Nice.
you're right. There you go.
I'm like, it has to be like a word.
Yeah, it does. It does have to be a word. I got it here. All right, we just
Wait,
pet the
I
dog.
didn't pet the dog.
I pet the dog.
No,
Head there.
it's too late. We gotta go.
No, I pet the dog.
I know, but I wanted to pet the dog.
Well, can you go back in? No.
Be careful.
Can you go back in?
No,
Oh, well, it's too late.
don't
now.
forget that, folks. Pet the dog before you leave. I didn't know you could.
Yeah, you can. That's what
Okay, you help me now. There's people attacking us.
Well, attacking you, because I'm not out there yet.
Hey, he stashed the whiskey in Tom's
All right, let's get the hell out of here.
I'm gonna send you what I found.
All right, get in my car just so we
Maybe you can make sense
get
of
there
it when you
together.
there. Hey, how are you?
Every game should have a pet the dog thing.
Trouble to the scrapyard.
That mandatory.
There's a few games that actually didn't have that and people complain. I think Tears of the Kingdom, can you pet the dogs in there?
Tears of a Kingdom. I think you can.
I don't think you can. I think that was one of the games people were complaining that you can't pet the
I
dogs.
thought you could.
I feel like you can't. There's an open world game where you can't pet the dogs and people were complaining. I agree.
That was their.
If you're gonna have dog,
That was like.
you're gonna have
9 out of
dogs.
10.
Don't have dogs if you don't have the ability to pet them.
So you give it 9 out of 10 if it's.
Yes,
you
it's
can't
not a
pet your
perfect. I'll
dog.
never give a game a 10 out of 10 if you can't pet the
your dog.
dogs or the cats or whatever,
Whatever pet.
whatever animal.
Ostrich.
What's the point?
Possum. Hamster. Whatever your pet.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I know. It seems like a lot of enemies, but they're not. But don't, whatever you do not kill the dog.
See, this is why I don't trust anyone except
How can you tell which one's the dog? The
So
icon?
it's a little, like it looks like the dog head icon.
Oh, okay, I see,
See
it.
it?
Yeah, yeah.
It's I don't know how to describe that except for that.
No, I
dog
literally,
head
yeah,
icon.
it's a dog head. I thought it was like a flag or something.
Yeah, that's what I thought at first, but don't shoot the dog, because I think what you can do is actually try to feed it food. That might be one of the requirements for the full bonus, but let's kill the enemies first. Look at this idiot here running into the fence. Just take out all the
What'd you say about my mother?
before we search for the bottles of whiskey.
Where's the guy? Oh, there he is.
He's hiding. I know this seems like, oh, well, you guys are gonna shoot in the car. How can you just not using your guns on foot? Yeah, we could do all that, but honestly, come on. We don't really want to take that much damage. It's just smarter to do it this way. And you're traveling. If you're on foot, you have to walk around, right? You don't know where the enemies are. Here, you know for sure you're not gonna get killed. Well, at least if your car's upgraded with the full armor. So I just like to take out these enemies before we search for the bottles of whiskey. Alright. So then what you're gonna do is there's gonna be a list. Runner's notes, the hauling cab, daredevil, tail, hot rod, and tall hoist. All of these are locations for the whiskey. You found one of the whiskeys. So let's get back in the vehicle before I get killed by this dog. And don't kill it, don't shoot it, just run your ass into this car. And now there's 2 dogs chasing you, possibly.
Go.
No. And I'm trying to find.
Where's the next spot?
Is there dog food here?
We don't
there
kill
is.
dogs on this channel.
Let's see. I don't think it's gonna work now because they've been alerted.
Oh god.
And coincidentally enough, I found another whiskey bottle. Trying to run away from the dogs.
Okay, what's the next thing? Hey, look at me over here.
It sucks figuring out those reminders. Just drop me a message.
Yeah, go get him. Go get him.
Oh my god.
I didn't want, I mean, it's not because I don't want to shoot dogs in games, it's just I wanted the bonus, but we might have to shoot the dogs.
Oh my god.
Because he's not letting me dig up the whiskey bottle here. He keeps jumping on me, so unfortunately we're gonna have to do it. Yeah, you better run away. Don't worry, they're fake dogs, they're not gonna, nothing happen.
How many more do we need?
Just 2 more.
Where you gonna go?
Alright, so let's look at the notes here. So, hauling cab and tall hoist, I know where that is. Okay, we're near the... There's still an enemy over here. Yep, we found the next one here. And these are not the same, like, they switch around, so they're random. Sometimes it'll be these 4, and sometimes it's other 4.
Found something?
I don't know what the other 4 are. So I don't remember what...
Wow, they actually called him Gay Tony?
Yeah, they do.
I thought they stopped calling him Gay Tony.
No, they just stopped calling him that in the promotional
Oh.
trailers and stuff like that. But for everything else they do. That's his original name.
His Christian name. That's my Tony. That's my Gay Tony.
That's a Tony you know.
From GTA 4.
And for this one, I think this is, yeah, the...
That's it. That's all Tony's bottles.
And
All we
that's
gotta do
pretty
is
much
load
it.
the stuff back into Tony's
Now, we
hands.
probably didn't get the bonus. And only because it's a checklist for the bonus. I just forget what those are because I haven't done them as often. It's been a while, but that's fine. Not a big deal. It's only like 10,000 more, and it's for more of the career progress, so you can have that checklist. You don't have to kill these enemies. You can just drive right past them.
And do a cool flip around them.
Yeah. And do a cool flip if you want. But, you know, sometimes the ones that are more annoying that run into you, just take out the driver. That's usually just take the driver out.
To a fancy dinner?
Yeah.
To distract him?
Yeah, to distract him.
Where are you gonna go, Olive Garden or Red Lobster?
You let him pick.
You don't give it up the first date.
Yeah, that's the number one thing to remember.
All right, there should be one of Tony's guys waiting to collect the goods, and he assures me this one is trustworthy. You'll know if that's true or not. The guy works for you, Marcel?
The location of this drop-off, the nightclub's gonna always be the same one. And so, it's, I don't know where this location is, like what this is a real nightclub location for a business if you own this one. So additional take, but we didn't get the full bonus on that one. I think it's the 10,000. There's a good amount of RP.
Where does it tell you the bonuses?
But it does. The thing is, it doesn't tell you the bonus on any of the breakdowns. You just have to look it up.
That's
Yeah, it's all it is. Well, there is a checklist, but it doesn't tell you what that checklist is. It doesn't tell you what you need to do to get that bonus. You kind of just have to figure it out.
that's
No, seriously. Like
stupid.
if you didn't look it up, the game literally doesn't tell you.
That's amazing game design.
That car's a
I love it when games make me wonder how I get.
So
I
if
beat
you
it.
go here, the career progress, and then you go to businesses, you go to money fronts, you go to the last tier, which is expand challenges right here. Obtain maximum possible bonus in all of Mr. Faber works. You see I only have 4 out of the 6 because the other 2, one of them I've read that it's glitched and it won't give you the full bonus even if you do it. The other one, I just haven't gone through the trouble of looking it up and trying to figure out what that bonus is, but yeah, it's not a big deal. That's the bonus is more for that, so you can get this the van for the smoke in the water, the one that you use to deliver. You can just get that as your personal vehicle.
That's cool.
So that's for the tier 4. As you can see, I have all the other 3 tiers unlocked. I just need that and need to unlock 4 more platinum awards for the money fronts, and that will be under that will be in stats, and it would be in awards, and then you would go to money fronts, and then once you complete these, become platinum. Once those become platinum, this one, so distract one junkyard dog with the dog food during the liquid market. I don't know how to do that yet, and then still all the bonuses loot. You have to do that a certain amount of times. And then this one here, earn that amount for doing the jobs for the businesses.
Hey!
That's just wrong.
Whatever.
Excuse me. No way.
All right, so we're just gonna go and do some more of the auto shop client jobs. I'm gonna drop off or customize the vehicle so that the staff drops them off, and then after that we'll go back and start the pattern over again. So then you'll, depending on what business has the most heat. What I like to do is I like to do the money laundering. So say for example it's already at 20%, right? You might as well do a money laundering mission before you reduce the heat, so that even if it's at 20%, it's gonna go up to 25% but you do the legit mission, you're gonna get all of that heat reduction. So you're gonna take advantage of that, you know, the reduction of the amount of heat. So that's what I try to do as many of the money laundering missions before you do that. Okay, so there's no new cars. All right. So usually I'll just wait for the prompt to show up from the auto shop, but just in case you want to check. So I don't know what the cooldown on that is exactly before new cars show up for the auto shop. Alright, we'll go ahead and do money laundering for the one that has the highest right now. Actually, we'll go with the lowest.
What can I do for you?
This is all they're all the same, so let's go ahead and just do this one.
Sure. Let's see.
Oh,
That always happens. If you're in this buzzer and you have to press X to prompt, it'll always fire a missile. Luckily, I wasn't closer to a wall, because
millions of Americans suffer from premature missile launch. Okay.
You're fired. Give that one a minute. You'll come around.
and as you see, it's random. Last time we had to pretend we're the ballas and do 3 drive-bys. This time we're just gonna destroy the rival operations. You're gonna see a Molotov cocktail icon, and you can go pick those up if you were low on the Molotovs. You're gonna need those to destroy the business or the rival operation. And I'll show you guys how to drive or fly there, and then we'll try to collect those. So there's 2 ways you can actually just buy those. If you have a agency, you can buy them at the agency. But also, if you have a submarine, you can get those for free in the lower deck area. Here, the mission itself it generates them for you, so you can pick them up, refill your Molotovs, and should give you the prompt too. You see it?
Yeah.
All right, there we go. And we'll go to the rival operation. Pretty straightforward. You just have to destroy them, and that's it. And it cycles between different businesses. Sometimes it's cash, sometimes it's medicine, sometimes it's whatever. And get a perfect landing here, of course. And we're gonna just set those on fire. You can just have your weapon out and throw them, or just throw them how Ozzy is with his hand. There you go. Yeah, free aim them. And then there's going to be more inside, so we'll wait for that prompt. And there it is. And then we're going to kill enemies and destroy the rest of the fake cache. Alright, so first thing is destroy the enemies. Alright. And all you need is one. As long as it lands on it, all you need is one. And there's one enemy left. Oh, I guess it must have spawned them after. Alright. And then you have to exit before you inhale all of that toxic gas and then die. So you don't want to die. Just
or
rush
contract
out
some
real quick.
disease that you're gonna have to live with for the rest of your life in GTA Online.
Yeah, and if you don't have life insurance, your kids will not get paid out.
You have to actually buy the life insurance DLC and keep paying into it monthly, like a subscription.
Yeah, that's I can see that happening.
That's actually for GTA Plus members only.
Yeah, they get free health insurance. They get free life insurance. Now we're gonna ditch this.
And medical insurance.
Get into a new
And
vehicle.
dental.
Let's go ahead and spawn. Let's see here. Let's spawn in a. Oh, this one's good. And then it'll prompt you. It'll say your daily hands-on car wash earnings have been added to your safe. And so it'll prompt you, notifying you you can go collect funds. Alright, we'll go ahead and do a
what do you need?
C36. Okay, we'll go ahead and do a car wash here. So it's 36% right now. We'll see how much it reduces by with this one mission.
Okay, boss, today we're legit. We got a client needing a wash. Told them the owner would collect and drop off the car personally and in spotless condition. I just love hearing him smile, you know?
Who is this guy we're working with? Like, what does he do? What is his job?
Like the backstory of this guy?
Yeah.
I have no idea. Honestly, I don't know where he came from. Like, he just came out of nowhere. I just know that he works with Mr. Faber. And Mr. Faber is, I guess, like, he was like a shadow. He was like in the shadows, in the background. And he was the one that was kind of financing all these quote-unquote legit businesses, but he was doing the side hustle aspect of the legit businesses. So he was involved with all of that. The underground criminal organization in the shadows, and that Raph guy is like his bodyguard.
Oh, okay.
So that's, I don't know where he's actually from, you know? Like, not where he was born or anything like that, but like, you know, what lore-wise, you know, what the connection there is. So, excuse my ignorance if I don't know that. You know, it's been a few years since I've kept up with lore in GTA world.
Well, I was just asking because, you know how sometimes in the trailers they like explain. Like,
Yeah,
on
no,
the
there's no-
police work one. It's like that police guy who's disgruntled, and so that's why he hires you to help him out and stuff.
No, this was pretty straightforward, and people do get a backstory when they do start the DLC. They get a cutscene with Mr. Faber, and they introduced both the characters, and then they kind of explain what they do. You know, but I'm not going to butcher it because I'll probably get it wrong. So, yeah, but it's just really they just kind of introduce you like out of the blue. It's just like, here, they've been in the background in Los Santos. Just trust us. They've been here for a lot of years. They're part of the criminal underground. Just take our word for it. You've never seen them in the story. You've never seen them online. They've been in the background character, but prominent background character. So somehow, he has like connections everywhere. And I should have repaired it, but good thing I didn't go in there all the way. All right. Yeah, that's the only thing I can say is that it's like his bodyguard.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, he trusts them well enough to help us run the businesses. So he's like, his go-to guy.
He's like the middleman.
He is the middleman. He's like the face of the organization. That's the quote-unquote legit side of it. So that Mr. Faber doesn't take the heat.
That makes sense.
So he's kind of like taking the heat for him. And I don't know if you want to drive this back, but I think you can. You can have the members of your organization drive the vehicle back if you want. Watch, let's see. If you... Go ahead. No pressure. Go ahead and drop it off.
Bowler. Growler?
Yeah, it's called a growler.
Can you buy his car?
Yeah, you can.
You could?
Yeah. I own this car. I'll show you my version of it. I'll let you drive that one back. So no damage if you can, please. No pressure. No, I don't care if you take any damage. It's fine. That didn't take off any damage. That's good. I mean, you hit it, but it didn't reduce the
on
payment.
my screen.
You can get away with stuff like that. Let me just. It's right there. Let me despawn. Okay, you can make it. All right. I'm gonna spawn in my growler after this so you can see what mine looks like. This doesn't have, the one you were driving doesn't have the full upgrades, transmission and all of that. So it's going to be slower, but I'll let you kind of take it for a test drive. And there we go. One repair. Like I said, you're not going to be making any money with this, but that's not what it's about. And so there, you see that prompt? That prompt from the auto shop is going to notify you when there's a new customer. And so what we're gonna do is I'll set up markers for the auto shop so you can drive there. Let me spawn in the growler if I remember where I have it though.
What you need, boss? Some wheels?
See,
I can bring them around.
Yeah, I do remember. Okay, it's right here.
I'll get there as soon as I can.
Review just in. Beautiful work, excellent service. Fell in love with the guy on the phone, 5 stars. Uh-huh.
All right, so this is it. Let me see if you have access to.
Yep.
All right. Sometimes I turn access off. All right. Let's go ahead and go to the auto shop, which is right there. If you see the marker, it's good. It has good handling. I have the track wheels on it, so it's got better grip. But it feels good. It's like what did you say? It's like a Porsche?
Yeah.
Right? I think that's what it's supposed to be. That's what this car is. making fun of. All right, so we have one vehicle. So sometimes you wait long enough, two of them will be available to customize. But because right now this week it's double money, you want to, as soon as you get that prompt, you want to just go over to the auto shop and do this. You know, that's another money making kind of side thing.
And do you get the same money if you were to deliver it versus if your crew delivers it?
For the car wash?
No, for this.
Oh, for this? I think that, yeah, I think you get the same amount of money if you, even if your crew's like, we'll have you deliver.
Well, because it's that's an upgrade, right? You don't get default. You don't get the ability to have them deliver it, right? That's an upgrade, paid upgrade you have to do.
Yeah.
That's probably why.
Yeah, yeah. So it's a premium, so you have to pay for that. It's not default. You have to pay for the staff. So I'm thinking that's probably going to take some of the profit, but we're going to deliver this one ourselves. Don't worry, I'll deliver it. Yeah, see, they always want off-road or they want muscle or off-road. It's always the weirdest, on the weirdest type of vehicle. I don't know why they always want that request.
The customer is always right.
Yeah, they are. Even if it looks like crap, I guess. We'll deliver it ourselves. And this vehicle, you can actually spawn in if you wanted to spawn in. For example, I'm going to spawn in this cargo aircraft, and you can actually hook onto it with this. I mean, the helicopter that you use to deliver this with, I wouldn't recommend necessarily buying this, if I'm honest with you. It's pretty expensive, and the Jet Sam will do just the same thing.
Jesus Christ, it's just like a better cargo bob?
Yeah, it is like a better cargo bob. Yeah, it's way more expensive. It's like 3 times as expensive, but the bonus is that it has this window that you can kind of see from this camera when it's picking up the vehicle. Of course, doesn't help me in this situation. It has to be a certain height from it. There we go. And that's a bonus, is that you have that opening there so you can see where that hook is actually going to land on the vehicle, as opposed to the cargo bob, which you just have to eyeball it in third person. I don't know if this is faster than the cargo bob.
Feels slower.
Yeah, and it is a lot more difficult to land in certain spots. And you do have to land, like you have to unhook the vehicle and then get in it and then deliver it. When you used to do the other The vehicle warehouse doesn't require. You don't have to land. You don't have to like unhook the vehicle. So that's a big difference. And like you see, I took some damage on that, but that's fine. And the customer is going to be upset, going to make a face, and then say, report me to my boss.
And then you get your paid docked and no vacation.
And so, yeah, it took some damages there, but everything else is not it's not gonna affect that. So damages is not gonna lower the bonus you get. That's determined by what options they want on their vehicle. That's what gives you that bonus. So we'll do Higgins heli tour, but we'll do money laundering.
Let's see.
Yeah, it kind of does seem like it might be slower than the cargo bob.
It's just because it's heavier. It's freaking chunkier.
It's heavier.
It's a big boy.
Yeah, it is. Go to the drop site. All right, let's get in a different helicopter here. It's gonna take us 2 days to get there. Totally meant to do that.
That was a really cool landing.
Yeah, you saw that? Yeah.
Still showing off for the,
yeah,
for the audience.
Showing off a little bit. Completely planned. Yeah, that's the thing with that, because of the blade. You saw the size of it. It's like the size of a yacht.
Yeah, that thing's freaking huge.
Yeah, it is. And so this, obviously, you want to follow the smugglers, but not too close. You see the suspicion meter there. You want to keep that as low as possible. You can get in the boat, but, I mean, it's easier to just be in a helicopter. Just don't get too close. Yeah, these missions are random. You can't really pick, but you don't have a choice, right? So
it cycles through like a group of a lot of them.
Yeah, it does. It cycles through them. Here, I normally, because sometimes you have to pick up a vehicle, so I don't like to kill the enemies with the rockets. If you can avoid it, don't use rockets when you're on your way to the missions like this. You want to just kill the enemies, but you don't want to use the rockets to kill them, because sometimes it's something that needs to be picked up or not explode. It's better to just be on the ground, kill the enemies, and then do whatever's next.
What about the helicopter? Can I blow that up?
Yeah, you can blow that up. As long as it says take that out, so take out whatever, blah, 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 you can. Whenever it's red, most likely destroy. If it's blue, don't destroy. That's something you need. Alright, got the cash. See, it's pretty straightforward. All it is just being patient. That's all it is. Most of the enemies aren't going to have that much health on them. They're not that tough to defeat. You know, they have basic weapons and stuff. You know, you'll have, like, helicopters like this following you. You'll have enemies following you. You can destroy them on the way there.
Are there any helicopters following this?
Yeah, there is one right now.
Where is it?
It's right above us. You probably can't see it from your screen, but it's fine. I'll just keep moving. So if you press down on the minimap, you'll see the radar. Do you see that red icon?
Yeah.
Okay. That's usually an enemy. I know that seems like, oh, duh, self-explanatory, but no, I mean, that's usually... Red is an enemy that's going to be following you, right? Blue is going to be somebody, like an ally or a client, somebody you're helping. That's how you can tell. And if it's in that mini-map, most likely it's close to you. You don't have to kill it. You don't have to take out every enemy. You can just keep going and drop off whatever you need to. But that's why I do this and then do the legit business or the legit missions of the business. And since we're already here, once we drop this off, we'll be able to start the legit mission after this. Alright, so you see that raise the heat, and then if you need snacks here, you refill. Each one of the businesses is going to have a snack, like a snack bowl that you can refill your health.
Oh, I'm already full.
Alright, that's fine. You know, just in case, like each business has one. And then we'll do that. We'll do the helicopter tour. Alright, and the good thing is it spawns it right here. And I think that you can have your team members, or whoever you hired, be the one that's flying. Do you want to fly?
Yeah.
Alright. There you go. And then you're just gonna land on the rooftop, wait for the clients to get in. Once you land, you can't like readjust the helicopter. You just wait for them to get in. Sometimes they get stuck, and they have to like keep bumping into a building or the side of something, and until they find their way around that, whatever's obstructing their path. But yeah, once you land, you can't move the helicopters. You just keep that in mind. Sometimes that's happened a few times.
Like you physically can't, or you shouldn't?
No, like you physically can't. Like once you land, you're locked into that
Oh, okay,
spot.
gotcha.
So normally if a client is stuck, you would be able to like reposition the helicopter. You'd be able to, you know, kind of like fly up, do whatever. Here it's fine, but sometimes there's an obstruction. There's something in the way.
Obstruction of justice.
Yeah, obstruction of justice. But in case like you're trying to like reposition the helicopter and you're like, oh, it's not, you know, it's not going up, it's not moving. It's because it locks in place. So what I'll do is I'll set markers for the ones that are probably the closest to us, and then work our way backwards. So
This is going to be
we'll go to that
amazing.
one first. If you can see that on the map. And then all you're gonna do is press circle. You'll get a prompt.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
And then you have to just stay there for a few seconds until it says, all right, and then you just, it says visited, and then you just move on to the next landmark. So let me set another marker. There you go. Just near it. And that's it. I just like the varying difficulties of these missions. You know, sometimes you have to deal with a lot of enemies. You know, have to do a lot more stuff, and then sometimes you just do this. You know, but that's fine. And if the prompt doesn't show up, it's because your altitude is too high or
Yeah,
too
it
low.
just told me right now.
Yeah, so it'll notify you. It'll when you see that arrow on the yellow dot.
Ah, how nice.
The arrow will indicate if you're too high or too low. And just go to this one.
Ever since I was a little girl, I wanted to come here.
All right, just two more. See here. Here's the next one. I don't know if you can crash this helicopter. I haven't tried.
You mean when you're doing this mission?
Yeah, when you're doing this mission, like if you like, you know, run into a building or fly into a building, and then you know blows up, and obviously the tourists don't make it. So I don't know. I haven't tried. But usually when it's a mission like this, the vehicles tend to have a little more health. They're almost, I want to say, not indestructible,
It's
but
just like I
it's close to it. It takes a lot of damage to destroy certain vehicles for some missions.
For the maniac people that don't know how to fly helicopters.
I mean, no, seriously, like, I'm sure, you know.
That's me. I am one of those maniacs.
No, I've done it too. Like, I've crashed this thing into a building and it hasn't blown up. That's normally you can't. Like, if you crash it, it's done. You crash the buzzard right into it, it blows up instantly. And this, like, I think it's what, the Frogger or the Maverick. This is the Maverick. Duh. So yeah, this one, there's no armor on it. It takes one rocket to blow it up. It's pretty fast though. And the other thing is about owning this business, the Higgins Heli Tours, is you can spawn this version of this Maverick whenever you want. You just call, you can prompt it. You can go to the business and it'll let you spawn it. All right, and then you just go back to the pickup.
This is a great way to spend the day.
And then after this, we'll check the heat level, but I'm pretty sure I think smoke on the water is the next one we're gonna do. We'll do money laundering.
Thank you.
And then just start moving towards this direction here.
Hey, what can I do for you?
Let's see here. Yep, smoke on the water is going to be the next one. All right, so
Take it easy.
we're already here, so we'll do
Yep.
a money laundering, and then we'll reduce the heat. So probably, I would say it's maybe, if I had to guess, probably about 50%. I'll probably reduce the heat by 50%, so you could probably let it get up to about 50. I never do.
Because you're a
Just in case.
professional.
So, there's a load of fertilizer with some money stashed inside. It dropped from over the border. Go grab it and try not to breathe it in too much. It's got a real stink about it.
All right, so this is the perfect example here. So when we get there, normally I would use whatever weaponized vehicle I'm using to get there. We would use that to take out the enemies, but we're not going to, because you can end up blowing up the van, the fertilizer. It's going to be in a truck, in the back of a truck, and if you blow it up, it fails the mission. No big deal, you just have to restart it, but you know, you just lose that time going over there. So better to just land and then you know, do what you got to do when you're down there. I like using the buzzard because it's easy. It's just really convenient to spawn if you own it. I mean, I would really highly recommend. Also, that's the one vehicle I can recommend to any new player. You'd have to look it up. I don't know what the price is, because for me, I think it shows up that it's free because of a promotion where I would be able to claim the buzzard for free. They've done that before, where they've given every player the buzzard. Like during a holiday, like a few years ago. This is before they expanded and enhanced for a PS5 version. But if you save up enough money, just get the buzzard, because you can spawn it in when you have a CEO, and anybody in your CEO can fly the thing. But you can also just spawn it with Pegasus. You don't need to have a CEO. So it's just a really convenient small chopper. You can land it anywhere. The rockets are unlimited. They're not, you know, too fast. There's some cooldown between each two shots, you know, between the two rockets, but there's enough bonuses. There's enough positives to own that. I have one last enemy here. Alright, you got him. And then just pick up the fertilizer, which is in the back of this pickup truck, and just drop this off. And just shoot the enemies while I'm driving. They'll show up. That's the only thing about this, is this truck is kind of slow. And it does not, off-road. It's supposed to be a truck, but for some reason, it doesn't go faster off-road. Go figure. Feels like it slides more than anything.
Oh my god.
I did not mean to do that. That was an accident. Or so he says.
First you killed a dog, and then you ran over a deer.
Yeah, no, that's complete. Those are accidents. I'm not doing it on purpose, I swear.
Kind of outrunning them pretty good. They're not really
I
catching
know we
up.
are this time, but yeah, usually they're right behind us. I don't know what's happening right now. They might be drunk or something.
Yeah, you kind of outrun them.
Yeah.
Outran them.
Usually that doesn't happen, like I said. See, we see what... That's how the game gets you, though. It spawns them right behind you. Even though they were far away. We got rid of that first group. But the game's like, no. No, AGL, we can't have you get away that easily. And there's no health meter on this truck, so you can take, well, I wouldn't say whatever amount of damage, because you can still blow it up, but you can still crash it and get a full bonus for...
As long as just the fertilizer's good. Not the car, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's really what it's about. Alright, after this, we'll do a, what's it called? Delivery. And then we'll do another Mr. Faber work.
Alright.
Just to show another one of those. I don't know what the next one's going to be in that order. But they're not too complicated to figure out. It's just the checklist of the bonus is that, you know, that's the only unfortunate part, is that it doesn't show up. Usually it shows up in when you do other, you know, missions that have bonuses. You would at least be able to see what it is. But thank God for the internet, right? Alright, so we're about 1/4, a little bit more than a quarter. Alright, let's deliver our medicine to our trusty clients.
80-year-old Mrs. Wanda, who has
Absolutely.
arthritis and
With
dementia
glaucoma.
and scoliosis.
Absolutely. Yeah, she needs her medicine.
Medicine! Medicine!
How else will she get rid of her arthritis?
And her dementia and her schizophrenia.
And you can actually have your whoever's part of your organization, you can have them deliver as well.
I love the names that they have for weed.
Yeah, right.
Blueberry cheesecake,
Yeah.
purple sherbet, red harvest.
Yeah, it's like I don't want to actually say it, like they don't want to come up with a unique name for it, so just name it desserts. Alright, so let's see if you can deliver this one. Where is it? Should be pretty obvious here. Alright, so we're at Pacific Bluffs, so go ahead and drop off Pacific Bluffs, purple. The purple sherbet.
Okay, purple sherbet.
Sherbet.
I know, man. That was insane. What was
Yeah, the prompt's a little tricky.
There you go.
Yeah, if you kind of like, you have to like be right on that. Alright, there we go. And that's how you can have your team members that you're paying, of course, to be in your organization and be your bodyguards, but they still need to earn their income, and that's how you can have them earn their income. Just have them, you know, do the deliveries while you drive. In case you guys are wondering what it would look like to partake in the consumption of such medicine, yeah, this is what it looks like. This is why I don't do that while I'm driving. Just for now, I'm showing you guys. But, yeah, it's almost impossible to drive. I do hope those effects return, though.
I want them even crazier.
Yeah, even crazier. All right,
I want you to get paranoid.
Yeah,
and then it shows you your teammate as an enemy.
All right, so blueberry cheesecake for this one.
All right.
And then it shows your team member freaking out.
No, like it would make me paranoid, and it would make you look like an enemy and make you look like a red dot, and then I shoot you, and I'm like,
yeah,
oh my god, I shot
right.
my teammate.
Yeah.
You're just paranoid, man.
So he's flipping out. He's going crazy. To take it a step further.
He's on that purple sherbet. I'm on that green raspado.
That's another name. Yeah, they should name that. They should use that name. Alright, so this one you're gonna go upstairs. You're gonna walk upstairs. Alright, so this is West Vinewood. This is gonna be Red Harvest.
Alright, jefe.
That's what I like. Respect, see? Respect for one's elders.
Red Harvest delivered.
You know what that shows? That shows character. Alright, so this one you have to go upstairs. You have to go up those steps. And you see where that sign is? You'll walk through that. You'll turn left past that sign, past the address. And it's going to be on that floor, I think. You'll see it on the left.
Uh-oh. I think I might have pissed some people off.
Might have to go. Wait, do you have enemies on you?
Yeah. I just walked past them. I didn't even do anything.
What happened, dude? Let me go back you up.
Alright, which one's this one? Which one's this one?
Okay, let me show you. Oh, they're not going after you anymore. This is downtown. So this is gonna be blueberry cheesecake.
Blueberry cheesecake.
They stopped following you. I don't know. There's 3 after you, man. What'd you do? So blueberry cheesecake. What'd you do, man?
I don't like their shirts.
No, you didn't like something because they're still looking for you. You lost them somehow. All right, we'll do one more drop off and then Mr. Faber work, and then I think we'll see where we're at after that. All right. So that one's up there. On this level here. All right, this one is going to be purple.
God damn it.
Purple. Perps.
It's the grimace. It's that
Purple
grimace.
grimace. The hell's that guy taking a photo for?
He wants to look up for delivery. Or he's a narc and wanted to call
Yeah, I think
cops
he's a
on
narc.
us.
Alright, so we'll just call Raph here, do last Mr. Faber work. Mission.
Hey-oh, what do you need?
I don't know.
See ya.
Yeah, I guess you have to go to the business for this one. Right, so you can see we built up a good amount of income already just from doing a few of those. It's already at 140 for the work earnings and 30 for the safe again. And, you know, we've earned in a few minutes there, you know, a few 100,000. That's not too bad. But again, this is not something you want to start off doing if you're a new player. This is something that's more like end game. You know, when you're more established and you have other businesses up and running. And that's a whole nother thing that I can't, like, that'll be a whole nother video explaining why that earns, why this business earns more by having those other businesses. It just does. So it's not a requirement, but in order for the safe income to generate that steady income, you need to have the other businesses because that's how you're going to feed that money into this overall. But, you know, I don't want to get into too much details on that for this business, the rest of this video.
Stream.
For this, yeah, stream. All right, go ahead and join. We'll do this last one.
So this is a different one from the last mission we did?
Yeah, this is different. It cycles through. It's not random. It's like a checklist, and it cycles through them. The problem is with the secondary or the bonuses is that in order to get back to that mission, you have to cycle through all of the other ones before getting back to that one that you missed.
That kind of sucks that you can't pick what mission you're doing.
Exactly. That's exactly my point. That's why I brought that up. Well, go ahead and take your vehicle. So that's the only thing that's a drawback.
All right, look at this CCTV footage. See that? You're watching someone make the biggest mistake of his life. That car right there belongs to Yusuf Amir, a client of Mr. Faber's. And that son of a bitch stole it. Uh-huh.
Found out the guy staying at the Diamond Casino. Head there and I'll clue you in. Maybe you've heard of the guy, but Yusuf, he likes to trade luxury cars. It's like, you know, a cute hobby for very, very rich people. And now and then he buys one with dirty money, sells it for clean cash. Seems like this guy was familiar with Yusuf's schemes and made a move, so for our sake, we gotta deal with them. Mr. Faber appreciates a proactive approach, and taking out a target like this is sure to get us some good credit, you know? And if we can get that car back in one piece, even better. Guess what today is? It's laundry day, baby. The day the tables are wiped, the chips disinfected, and the penthouse hosed down. Security knows an external company's coming in to clean the place up, so they got a few doors unlocked. That is how you get around. Listen, I know you got a penthouse here, but you're gonna have to use the back entrance. Keep things cool, you know? The target's staying on the 5th floor. Head up there. Just keep things chill.
All right,
Steer
so
clear
we'll
of
try to do
security,
is
try
we'll
to
do
avoid the
this
CCTV.
not stealthy, but
Trophy
we'll
cameras will help you,
change
but not today.
clothing here. So just take this. Take this route here,
Podium vehicles, hitting vaults. You're a diamond regular, huh?
and then we'll change. And now this is, I don't know why it's not letting me.
Hey, we're just working Josie over here. Where's the leaky pipe?
I'm gonna just run past this guard. And then just keep moving, okay? As long as we keep moving. Take the... You gotta go to the 5th floor. Just don't bump into any of the enemies.
We don't know what room he's in. Check the staff area. Maybe they'll have a cleaning schedule or
You
a
just have to
guest
watch out
list
for the
or
camera.
something.
Go past this guard.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Go to the...
When you're on the 5th floor, do you go hotel floor or service rooms? Oh, I see.
Search the... Yeah, we gotta go to the cleaning room.
If you find anything useful, send me a pic. He's got a lot of
Let
fake
me take that
IDs, but
camera
Yusuf
out.
let us know the names he uses in LS. I can see if there's a match. Hey,
All right, we
don't
just
take
have
out
to
too
take a
many
picture.
cameras. You don't want to alert security. Got him. Get to his room and take him out. Oh, and between me and you, if you find
And now
another
you can
room,
go
maybe
into
check
these
it out.
other rooms to
You know,
get
if
the
you wanna slip a little
secondary.
something extra.
This is the bonus loot.
So check all the rooms?
Yeah. So, no. Not all the rooms, just the ones you see the icon.
Oh,
on the
okay.
map.
Yeah.
So the ones that are gonna have that dollar sign.
Yo, casino chips. Oh, I see him.
You only need two things in life, full pockets and a full heart, am I right? My Nona said that. R.I.P. Nona. Be ready.
You stupid.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Now go find the car. Oh, but look for the keys first. You could force your way into the car, but it'll mean a cut to our pay. You got the keys? Nice. Security's coming. You gotta get out of there.
All right, pull out
Yo,
gun.
you
All right,
wanna
so
do a
now we
full
have to go to the
escape plan?
garage.
Hide in the laundry basket. Quick.
All right,
See,
so
like
back up a
100
little
times in the
bit.
movie, so it has to work.
So at some point we'll have to start shooting our way out. Let's put our weapons away and see if we can just run past this guard. We just work our way to the garage. All you have to do is pick up the car to take out these enemies and then pick up the car. So you'll see them patrolling. Now these guys we will have to kill.
Ah, shit, security's onto you. Careful, they're locking the place down. Elevators are out. Oh, listen to that thing purr.
Fuck!
Almost there.
And
Just
you-
get the car back in one piece.
Always have to lose the cops first. So what I'd like to do is, since it's near the casino, there's a spot here, the tunnels, that you can just lose the cops easily.
Yo, lose those cops. Yes, yes. We're about to pull this thing off, and that's one problem checked off Mr. Faber's list.
Around this, yeah, we'll see. I was gonna say, well, by the time we get to this spot here, it's when usually the cops, we usually will lose the cops. And then all we have to do is deliver it to the salvage yard, and then that's it, we're done.
Nice.
But it's not too complicated. It's just, all it is like just being patient. And it's pretty self-explanatory.
Shit!
You work with Jamal, right? Just drop the car with him and he'll see it safely back to Yusuf. Whoa, Nearly passed out. I was holding my breath so long. Phew. Nice work.
Yeah,
That
he's not too
Yusuf?
happy with this delivery. We took some damage, so.
That's supposed to be Yusuf?
What's that?
That's supposed to be Yusuf?
Yeah.
That does not look like Yusuf from GTA 4.
Yeah, that's him. Well, he has a new look, you know?
He looks like he lost a lot of weight.
He did.
He was like a little chubbier.
Yeah, he did lose some weight. Well, you know, he's in Los Santos. He's
He gotta
in
get his
Hollywood
beach
land.
body ready.
All right, there we go. And we also get some chips.
Pretty
that we
cool,
can-
because we stole him from that room. That's
we
cool.
stole them from that room, so we get a 5,000 chip bonus, which is not too bad to spend on anything we want at the casino to gamble or anything in the shop. Yeah, but that's pretty much gonna do it for us. This was One Up Rivals. Thank you guys for checking out our stream, and we'll see you on the next one.